All right, so this is the morning of day 3. Man, it's been a long weekend so far. We still got more today. So to recap, Friday evening, Friday afternoon, went through Oregon. Did 4 successful activations in Oregon. I still have to go back through the National Parks website and the Oregon State Parks websites to see which routes and which parks have multipliers and doubles and triples and quadruples and all the things. Because I can't reach a consensus with the group yet on some of those parks. So I have to sit down and go through the websites, and I've got to see exactly where things end and where things begin to make sure that I'm accurately submitting logs for the different parks. Yesterday, woke up nice and early, did a whole bunch of FT8 in the morning. Man, it was great. The training was awesome. Went over anchor training, how to set anchors, how to identify the points rating assigned to each anchor, which was very, very educational for me. First got into climbing, it was all sport climbing. It wasn't about getting to the Alpine summit. It was just about getting up this rock face. And so we regularly used bolt anchors that were in the rocks. And this weekend was alpine rope training. We did a little bit of sport climbing, but it was alpine rope training. That was the purpose of it for sure. Is setting your own anchors, finding suitable places to set those anchors, and then assigning a point system to those anchors. And taking into consideration how many people are on rope, taking into consideration the likelihood of a fall and the impact of the fall if you were to fall, all that stuff, assigning more points for your anchor system. So it was a good weekend. And shout out to Stuart, man. While I don't think he's any alpine guide, the information that he's got rattling around in his head and the knowledge that he has for this craft is a heck of a lot more than I got. So shout out to Stuart. So we spent all of yesterday out in the sun. I got probably a little bit more than I should have. Played on the rocks a little bit, did some rappel, did some climbing. But the point of yesterday was really the anchor training. A lot of wind, man, a lot of intense sun, and it was a pretty warm afternoon. But man, it was fun. So went back to camp, made some dinner, enjoyed some time because of the winds. We didn't feel comfortable doing an actual wood fire. So I brought my propane fire pit. So hanging around the propane fire pit, doing a little bit of CW, doing a little bit of sideband here and there. So that's why I don't have any video of my radio at all on Saturday. It was either early morning and I didn't want to disturb my camp neighbors, or I was doing FT8. And you guys let me know in the comments if you still want to see your name called out as being on the screen on FT8. That's fine, but I think the whole reason why I do the activations on video, one is to share it, but two, really so you guys can see your signal report from my end. So you guys can actually see what you're sounding like here from the Pacific Northwest. And on sideband, that works great. On CW, that works great. On FT8, So yeah, let me know if FT8's even something that you guys want to see in the videos. Either way, I really didn't have the opportunity to do video for radio yesterday. The time that I had radio is either early morning or FT8, or we're just sharing a moment with some friends in it. You know, didn't feel appropriate for me to be on camera. But today I'm going to try to get some more radio picture or more radio video. The other thing with today is I'm going to retry that Rhino. So last night after UTC rollover, I activated this park. And so the consensus of the 4 of us around the fire last night was this park is 5 parks. The Columbia River is kind of a wild card because it's got 3 parks. In and of itself, it's got 3 parks. It's got the Lewis and Clark National Historic Trail, which is the river. That's what Lewis and Clark traveled out here on. Oregon National Historic Trail is, again, it's Columbia River is what a lot of the people traveled on. You know, Highway 14 wasn't here. You have the Ice Age floods, and then you have the Columbia River Gorge National Historic Site or Byway or something like that. I don't know. There's a whole bunch, and that's the problem, is that because the park spans so far, there's a lot of different kind of waffling back and forth on whether things apply. Do you have to be on the river? Oh, that's the other thing is, so I mean, arguably Lewis and Clark, right? That's the big one. Lewis and Clark Trail is the Columbia River. However, the National Park Service lists Highway 14 on the Washington side, and then the highway on the Oregon side. That is what has all of the interpretive sites, and if you look on the website, those highways themselves are highlighted. So it's like, okay, so you got to be within 100 feet of the highway or 100 feet of the river. What if you're right in between them at a state park? Does that count? So all of that fun stuff we discussed last night, and within the letter of the rules and within the spirit of Parks on the Air, we're confident that this park right here is 5. There's a couple others that we're not going to include in it, but we're very confident that this is 5, so long as we're down by the water. So I did my 5 parks here last night. There's another park up the road that is also another 5 parks, with 3 of these parks overlapping, but 2 unique parks. And then I've got 2 more parks down the road that do include other parks. I think I can hit my rhino on the way home today. So we're gonna wrap on the rock. We're gonna wrap around noon, and then I'm going to start gathering more parks within this UTC. And I've got until 5 p.m. today to get 10, which is very doable. I think I got it done today. I'll see you guys up on the hill, because I'm gonna try to take my True SDX up there and get some contacts up there on the True SDX. So I'll see you guys around. All right, so we're done with the rope training. I'm gonna catch my breath, drink some water, swap bags out, grab the G90, and head back up there. All right, I made it. Up here on the butte. The beautiful Mount Hood in the background over there. Columbia River Gorge, all the way up. There's the rest of the butte. Right across there is where we're camping. And down there is where we parked. So unfortunately, this is not a soda, but I'm still in the park. So this is a POTA. I'm gonna get set up, get a couple contacts here. Here's the trick though. This still falls within Ice Age because it's below 400 feet, but I think I'm a good enough distance away from the river itself that Lewis and Clark Trail, the Oregon National Historic Trail, pretty sure those don't apply up here anymore. But because I activated the park last night, the Columbia Hills and Ice Age, because I activated them here last night, I don't need to get 10 up here. So I'm just gonna fart around a little bit, throw up the G90 in an end fed, and see what I can get, see who's listening out there. Get a few contacts just because this view, man. Why not? So let me get set up and I grab a couple contacts, and I'm gonna get on my way to finish this rhino. I got 3 more parks up the road I wanna hit. All right, got the end fed halfway up. Gotta get a good distance here.
CQ Parks on the Air, CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the Air. This is Alpha India 7 Romeo Kilo. Calling CQ POTA from 3173 Columbia Hills State Park here in southern Washington. CQ Parks on the Air. This is Alpha India 7 Romeo Kilo. Calling CQ POTA and listening. Oh, we got hit by another sun fart. Poor. Poor, poor. All the low bands are poor. CQ POTA, CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. This is Alpha India 7, Romeo Kilo calling CQ POTA.
Kilo 7, Sierra Echo November.
Kilo 7, Sierra Echo November. A pleasure as always. I appreciate you getting back to me. You're a 5'9", very easy copy into US 3173.
Thanks, Jesse. Yeah, I seem to have a north-south path today. The bands are a little quiet. You're 5'9" there again in Arizona. Appreciate the activation. 73 and have fun out there.
Thank you for the 5'9" to Arizona, and thanks for getting back to me, man. I appreciate it. 7-3. This is Alpha India 7, Romeo Kilo for Parks in the Air, US 3173. QRZ. All right, so I just called QRT. I'm gonna hunt a little bit. All right, well, I've got one contact from the butte to say that I got one from up here on the butte. I'm gonna go. It is an FT8 day again. I'm gonna boogie down to the next parks, hook up my 100-watt rig, shoot FT8, and just try to get this rhino done. It was worth the one contact. K7 SEN. You get the one contact from up on the butte, man, and it really is a gorgeous sight. Like, I'm gonna have to do a 360 with you here just to get you to understand how special it is, man. It's just, right here's the ledge, and that is about 150 foot straight down. Just gorgeous. Wonderful weekend. This is a great capstone on this park. All right, I'm gonna head down. I still got about a 15-20 minute walk down and around, and then I got to get down to the next park and hook up FT8 down there. So I'll see you guys down there. All right, so I'm at the Klickitat State Trail Park, or Klickitat State Park Trail. Where I'm at right here, I am within 100 feet of the Klickitat River, which is just over this little hump right here. So I'm within 100 feet of that. So that's the Klickitat State Park Trail, which is, I'm on the trailhead. That is the Klickitat National Wild and Scenic River. I am less than 100 feet from Highway 14, which is right there. So that puts me on the Lewis and Clark Trail. I'm less than 400 feet above the river. So I'm in the Ice Age Floods National Geological Trail. And 14 is also the Oregon National Historic Trail. So I'm comfortable and confident in this being 5 parks. But the bands are just garbage right now. They really are. So I'm gonna try to get some CWN first on some local guys. Nothing. All the bands are crap right now. So I'm going to try some FT8. And there's the sound that everybody loves to hate. So it is that kind of day today, and I have no qualms with that because I really want this rhino. Awesome. All right, let's do this. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm already started. Alpha Echo 5 FM. I got him a -2. He got me a -10. Cool. All right, it works. He's down in Texas. I can get Texas on FT8. I can activate this park. That's half of the US. I am slightly limiting myself by just using the vertical, especially with the conditions as they are right now. However, this just is not a large park. This is really just a trailhead. So I didn't have a lot of room. But I've got a pileup growing here real quick, so it's working. Kilo Golf 5, Charlie Yankee Alpha. I got him a -10. Really on FT8, spot is unnecessary. All it does is point more people in my direction though. So Kilo Golf 5, Charlie Yankee Alpha, I just got him -10, and he got me at a +0, so it's obviously working. Go for Kilo 7, Golf Papa Romeo. So I got like 5 people trying to get me right now, but none of them are responding, so he got me. Kilo 7, Golf Papa Romeo. Kilo 7 Golf Papa Romeo. He got me a negative 02. I've been sitting here calling CQ for a good 5-10 minutes. Check out PSK Reporter. There we go. Alpha Delta Zero Whiskey X-Ray. I got him a negative 10. He got me a negative 1. I believe the lowest that the platform is WSJTX for FT8. I believe the lowest that it'll do is negative 23, negative 24, negative 25, somewhere in there is the lowest that it'll pick up. Okay, I got Whiskey Bravo Zero Tango Alpha X-Ray. Whiskey Bravo Zero Tango Alpha X-Ray. He's got me a negative 9. I got him a positive 17. That's a big signal for right now. He's in Louisiana. What is he shooting at me with? Holy cow. All right, Whiskey 9 CSO. Whiskey 9 Charlie Sierra Oscar. That's a good contact there. That's a Roger Roger too. All right. So I got him plus 02. He got me a plus 01. Kilo India 7. Quebec Charlie. Kilo 7, or Kilo India 7, sorry. Yeah, Kilo India 7. Quebec Charlie. Got him negative 1. All right, Alpha 7 Victor Golf. That was a plus 0 and a negative 9. Now I'm on Kilo Foxtrot 0 X-Ray. Kilo Foxtrot 0 X-Ray. Got him a negative 17. And so all along this way, I'm going to be stacking contacts for Ice Age. I'm going to be stacking contacts for Oregon National Historic Trail. I'm going to be stacking contacts for the Columbia River Gorge National Forest. I'm going to be stacking contacts for Lewis and Clark Trail. The whole way is just going to be stacking this stuff. Oh my God, somebody's on top of me again. All right, he got me a negative 12. And if you're not familiar with what I'm talking about here, they're on top of me. If you're not familiar with FT8, this whole band spectrum here is where everybody's operating. We each get like this little sliver in here. So the red is where I'm transmitting and the green is where I'm listening. If you're seeing a whole bunch of this mess, that means somebody's transmitting right inside my window. And so I'm set at 1600 hertz. So who's set at 1600? That'd be Alpha 8 Yankee. Alpha 8 Yankee is coming in at plus 6, right on top of me, blasting on me. Cool. All right, that works. So now I get to move because Alpha 6 Yankee is right here on top of me. Let's find a nice clear spot. So let's listen to it for a minute. See where people are and people aren't. But see, each of these lines here, each of these horizontal lines, is the segment of your on-off cycles. And your exchange happens through here. So I'm gonna come over. You wanna find a dark spot someplace. Right here probably looks pretty dark. So at that 1380 will put me right in that dark spot. So I'm gonna change my frequency to 1380 for my transmit. And it does a couple things. One, it's just good practice to not be stepping on somebody else. But two, it allows me to be heard easier because I'm not competing with somebody else for that same allocation there. I just need one more contact. I've got 9. So there I'm calling CQ POTA. You can see me. Everything I send is the yellow, and everywhere somebody is sending to me specifically mentions my call sign, everything on there is red. It's not nearly as fun as CW or sideband, anything like that, for you guys anyways, as a spectator. But what this does allow me to do is get an exchange with Kilo Juliet 5 India Sierra Whiskey during crap band conditions. And all we're exchanging is signal reports. I'm just sending him how well I heard him over the noise level. And then he's returning that to me, and all the rest is done in logging. But this guy here is going to be my last of this part. I'm going to collapse the antenna down but leave it connected. He got me a +04. All right, and that's it for this part here. All right, collapsing the antenna down and beelining up Highway 14 to the next park. I don't even know which one it is yet. I got to look. I'll see you guys at whatever park it is, though. All right, so I'm at Spring Creek Hatchery State Park, and apparently this place is huge for kite surfing and windsurfing. There's a lot of folks out here right now. So I'm gonna get the antenna up and get on the air. All right, so I'm back on FT8 here at Spring Creek. There is a lot of noise down here. I'm not sure if that's the sun or people. Blast and CW. So this is US 0340, among others. Spring Creek Hatchery State Park. We are on FT8. I got my first Kilo Bravo 0 Echo Echo. Kilo Bravo 0 Echo Echo. Got him a -11. Of course, somebody's stomping on me again. Come on, man. All right, there's a lot of other POTAs out here. I think I'm going to do some park to parks on FT8. Josh is on, but I don't see him anywhere. Here we go, Whiskey Delta 0. Oh, man. Thank you much, man. Michael, thank you, man. You're my second contact at this park. Conditions are degraded. Got me a -2. That'll work. Okay, I'm up to 2 contacts. I've still got 3 hours until UTC rollover. That's Kilo Delta 0. Kilo Delta 0. Oscar India X-ray. Park to park. He's in Minnesota, US 7146. Kilo Echo 6, Sierra Uniform. Kilo Echo 6, Sierra Uniform. He's down in California. Kilo Charlie 6, Whiskey Oscar Golf. Another Encino, California. Let's go with the November 6 AJR. Kilo 0 KPS. Kilo 0 Kilo Papa Sierra. Colorado. I'll take Colorado. -17. Oh, Whiskey 9 TNC. Who is that? He's out at a park. I think I'll get my Rhino today. I can do this. I've only been here for 18 minutes. So I think I'm going to do this today. I've got enough time. I need 2 more parks after this. There we go. Whiskey 9 TNC. He's got me a -6.
Jesse!
What's going on, man?
What's happening?
Just doing a POTA, blasting FT8 right now.
Doing FT8?
Yeah, that's all that's working. The bands are dead.
Okay.
Kilo Golf 5, Foxtrot India. I got him a -21. He got me a -22. November 6, Delta Lima Charlie will be my last. Got him a -06. He's down in Arizona.
So parked here, you're within the 100-foot rule.
Yeah, I'm right on the river, man. How's it going? How you doing?
How was Skills?
Dude, it was awesome. It was absolutely awesome.
I
Yeah.
saw some of the pictures.
So much sun, man. So much sun.
Yeah.
No, it was a good time. That was pretty wild. Sorry for the interruption. So I'm sitting there at the park, finishing up my last 2 contacts in FT8, and
just heard my name. I look over, it's Craig from Ham Radio Adventures, another guy that I do Pacific Beach with. He just so happened to live right up the road. Drove into the park to show a friend around that was in from out of town, and saw a big antenna sticking up out of a truck. As he was driving up, recognized the truck, recognized me, and hollered out. That was funny. Was not on my bingo card today. Did not anticipate running into another guy from Ham Radio Adventures that was not up on the butte with us. So I am on my way right now up to Beacon Rock. I'm going to try my luck there, and we'll see how that goes. I've got another hatchery that I can stop at, and I've got a couple more parks along the way that I can get that I'm very comfortable in my ability to get before 5 p.m. All right, so I will see you guys. I'll turn the camera back on and see you at Beacon Rock. So seeing as how the vast majority of my contacts at the last park were California, my assertion that I'm going to get this park is slightly wavering now. So I'm at Beacon Rock State Park. That is Beacon Rock. I do not have the time or the energy right now to go up there. Keeping in mind we're on the north side of the Columbia River. The south side of the Columbia River is that's between me and California right now. So we'll see how it goes, especially with my vertical, man. I am starting to run out of time though. I'm definitely running out of time. I've got less than 2 hours to get this park activated and get to the next park and then activate the next park. So we'll have to see how things go. Okay, my battery died on my GoPro. I don't know how much FT8 juice I've got left on full duty cycle on my radio. I just finished my 10 contacts here. I've been here entirely too long. I've got 1 hour to get to the next park and have it activated. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I might be able to hat trick a 10th park. When I was on the Oregon side, there's a trail over there that I may or may not have qualified for. I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go up to Fort Vancouver, just jump in the parking lot there and see what I can get. But it's getting really close and down to the wire, so I need to get going. Okay, so Fort Vancouver wasn't gonna happen. I have 33 minutes until UTC rollover, and I lose my ability to get the that rhino. Okay, so I stopped by a place called Steigerwald Lake National Wildlife Refuge. It's still on the Columbia River, but you'll see the gorge is gone. Okay, so I've got a better chance at getting it now, but I've only got 30 minutes to do it, and the conditions are just trash. Thankfully, this is happening quick though. I've already got 3. Like, I can't keep up with the logging. AF0E, I'm a negative 02. He got me negative 14. All right, next was KJ7 Whiskey Lima Lima. KJ7 Whiskey Lima Lima. Whiskey Bravo 7 SRC. Whiskey Bravo 7 SRC. I got him a negative 17. He got me a negative 16. Arizona. All right. Things are working. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this. I got 29 minutes left. Alpha Foxtrot 6 Golf Mike. Got him a negative 18. He got me... People are right on top of me and he probably can't hear me. Listen, people. Check your waterfall, man. Alpha Foxtrot 6 Golf Mike. He got me a negative 13. Okay, Alpha Foxtrot 6 Golf Mike just confirmed. Whiskey Delta 6 G Golf X-Ray Uniform, right? Whiskey Delta 6 Golf X-Ray Uniform down in California. Randy Miller.
He got me a -6. Awesome. I'm halfway there. This is so stressful. 23 minutes left. Oh my God. People keep plopping on top of me. Jesus. November 4, Papa Hotel X-Ray. Let's try him. I swear this dude's following me around. Well, Oklahoma's not happening either. Oh my God, I have 5 left. There he is. All right, November 4, PHX. November 4, PHX. He got me at a -16. I got him at a -18. That was Tennessee. Okay, I'm up to 6. Kilo Quebec 6. Kilo Quebec 6. Romeo November. Kilo Quebec 6. Romeo November, California. I got him in -01. Yes, he got me a 3. That's 7. I need 3 more. I am getting hungry. I've had a couple handfuls of potato chips today since breakfast, and it's almost 5 p.m. I got 19 minutes to get 3 contacts. And just think, after all this, I still have over an hour drive home. Whiskey Bravo 9, Hotel Lima Alpha. So close, man. 19 minutes. 18 minutes. Oh, no. All right, I'm good. Oh, there he goes. Whiskey Bravo 9, Hotel Lima Alpha. Whiskey Bravo 9, Hotel Lima Alpha. -04. And he got me a -08. In Indiana. All right, 2 left. 2 left, 2 left, 2 left. Alpha Golf 7 Kilo Uniform. Alpha Golf 7 Kilo Uniform. Alpha Golf 7 Kilo Uniform. Arizona. Should get that. All right, so my GoPro just crapped out. SD card is full. That's a lot of video this weekend. I'm on my last contact right now. My last contact. Yeah. Trying for another one too. Holy crap. You just about got hit back there on the highway. Oh, there we go. Alpha Golf 7. Alpha Golf 7 Kilo Uniform. Alpha Golf 7 Kilo Uniform. All right. Whew, that would close it. Oh no, I already got him. Why? This is so stressful. Down to 13 minutes. Okay, so I got it. I've got 4 minutes left. My last contact was with Kilo Sierra Zero Juliet Delta. He was my last one. And I was trying to, Whiskey 6 Yankee Whiskey just keeps calling me, and I keep calling him back, and he doesn't reply, doesn't respond, doesn't do anything else. I'm trying to get a guy down in Cuba, Charlie Oscar 7 Whiskey Tango. Trying to get him right now. I've got another 3 minutes. I figure why not? I'll hang out for another 3 minutes. But man, I can't get anybody to reply to me right now. So this is a rough go. This is a really rough, the band conditions are just, they're awful. And this is my second time in a row. They picked up and they were pretty good on Saturday, but we were out climbing all day Saturday. And then they just went to hell again today. I don't know why. I don't know why it decided. This evening it'll probably be awesome. But it was an FT8 weekend. And I'm pretty sure I did it. Like I said, I'm going to have to go back through and confirm all of the parks, all of the multipliers. I'm going to have to go through and confirm, but I think I did it. I mean, there's 4 of us crunching the numbers, and I think I did it. I think we worked it. Okay, I'm exhausted. I've got 2 minutes left till the UTC rollover, and I've still got over an hour drive home. And Whiskey 6 Yankee Whiskey just keeps calling me, but not responding. So I'm gonna give him one last shot. As soon as 5 o'clock hits, I'm out of here though. So I'll give him the next, oh, he's down to a minute. It is 4:59. He's got a minute to reply. So I'm gonna hop off of here so I can log him and make sure that the time comes in as soon as he responds. This is AI7RK Portable. Man, it's been a long weekend. I'll see you guys at the next park at some point.